remember when we came down here with Mum and Dad that one time?
Yeah.
With all those rocks over there.
Mona.
Dash. Just sail on to whatever's next.
You're awake?
Yeah,
How do you feel?
I'm so tired, Dash.
Do you need anything? Do you need water? Are you hungry?
No,
or-
I just need you to stay here.
Okay, yeah. Do you want me to tell you a story? Or we could talk about a movie?
No, it's fine. Just wanted to say I love you.
I love you too. Is there anyone I can get for you?
I just want you, Dash. Just stay here with me now.
Okay. Mona. Do you remember the penguin? Mona.
Hi, welcome to the show. I'm here with the final version I have to meet on my quest. They are one hell.
Version I have to meet on my quest. They are one hell of a podcast host, and well, that's about it, really.
What?
Welcome, Dash. Take a seat. Come on in.
What? Who?
Nice to meet you, properly, in the flesh. Yours, I mean, this isn't mine. I didn't think you'd be too pleased to see a bow tie wearing penguin this early in the morning. A bit warm for that these days, anyway.
Get the fuck out!
Oh. Sorry, I just thought. Well, maybe I'll see you again. Hey, take care.
Cheerio.
Dash, okay, just breathe, okay? Breathe with me. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I've done that better.
What is this?
I'm a fan, really. Not of the show. Well, of the show, but more so of you. The many different yous.
Are you right? How did you get in?
I'm
How
fine.
do you...
Thanks. It's more of a penguin thing. Look, I'm trying to ease you into this gently. Last time I didn't, you tried to kill me by throwing a jet shark at me. A jet shark is a hammerhead that merged with a cheetah when Universe 1523 was submerged once climate changed too drastically. Fascinating though, because not many humans survived that. But somehow you and your scuba diver school colleagues built a society from that shit state of the earth. Shatlantis. Isn't that amazing?
Dude!
What?
But what's happening? I come in like a normal
I
day.
know it's not the clearest thing. It hardly makes any sense.
Mind explaining what you're doing here?
Of course. I shouldn't just slide into whatever's next. It's just... this is it. I've travelled everywhere else, every universe I can get to. This is my final destination. Well, there is one more place. But we don't think about that. I think I've jumped everywhere. I feel like some tissue that's gone through every toilet imaginable, and I just want to rest. Will you help me?
Catch me up. What have you seen? Why do you travel so far?
Well, that's been a long time coming. I always wanted to travel for myself. When we're still in these shells, there's this tradition. Find the most beautiful place for the egg to hatch. Making their first sight, the chick's first sight, something they'll never forget. My oldest sibling, Ori, they began as Mum rolled them to the hill, and she kept rolling until they got all the way to the top. And stopped, waiting. The night flew by with her excitement, which did not disappoint, because as soon as Ori felt the warmth welcoming them into the world, Mum could see Ori's silhouette. Her body awakening, reaching out, surfacing for the first time, smelling the early morning dew. Ori felt all of that, but saw the sun. Ori always says that's what they see when they close their eyes. The early morning inferno, welcoming them into the world. I'm surprised you humans don't have that.
No, I wish we did. My mother just gave birth to me. She said that the nurses said that if she stood on the bed long enough, I'd just come out, but she was in labour for hours.
Labour? That sounds like a lot of work. Sorry, I felt it. I've been practicing, but every universe is different.
Tell me about some.
Well, for the love of Dupe, where do I begin? I was a Lynx for a year when I was falling through the multiverse. A can and an aerosol, different universes. I was a pot noodle, a lecturer that spoke too much with her hands. That one stuck with me a little. I was the feeling of applause once. That one really opened my eyes.
Why?
Because I wasn't needed. Nice, sure, but I never saw a sound. I was the feeling of, like when your hairs stand up. That was me. Unneeded, but wanted. They wanted to know if what they were doing was enough, and if it was, they wanted to say so. For applause. Do you want to know how I travel?
All right.
Trees!
What?
Think of the multiverse as a tree, constantly branching out new possibilities. Every action has its equal and opposite randomized reaction. The universe constantly toys with itself, breathing new life into impossibilities we can barely comprehend. But, for us representatives of Torrid, it's how we keep it sleazy. Think about it.
What?
Anything. Any you you'd want to see.
I thought of neon.
That's the Bermy universe. You like?
It's incredible.
Think of another one. A what if from your life. If a moment could go a different way, where could you be? A percolated dash. Where's this place?
It's just somewhere I used to go. It's such a nice day out.
It really is.
You sure you're not going to burn? Are you sure you don't need anything like sun cream or anything?
I'll be fine.
Will you?
Yeah.
Well, you literally said to me like, the other day you got burnt from being 10 minutes outside.
That's when my shoulders were out. Got my cardigan on. I'll be fine.
Do you remember that one time that we came here and you burnt to a crisp?
Yeah.
You were just done. Oh my god.
That was really painful.
All I heard from the shower the next day was just, oh my god!
Sun cream is such like a nuisance though.
What? How?
You just gotta put it on all the time when you're me.
You're crazy.
You'll be okay. Sure.
Yeah.
You alright down there?
What? Are you alright down there? It's not going to grow there.
Why do you want that?
It reminds me of home. My sister, she's the middle bird. She had a great start. Dad was the stay-at-home bird. And he was awesome about it. But then when Mum got pregnant with Darosa, he'd never worked so hard in his life. He made sure the nest was perfect, every little minute detail perfectionized, glorified, and it was just apparently the most beautiful thing in the world. Mum thought it'd be fine for Rosa's first sight to be everyone in the family. The three of them, at the time, all together. But Dad wasn't having any of that. He wanted something more for her. He said no to the nest, and he started this ethereal garden. Seeds all across this new land he found. But the skies had other plans, and they struggled. There's no growth through winter. Or is there? That's what Dad fought hard against. His patience and forces outside of his control. He did his damnedest. And eventually, there was a sprout. A rose emerged, pointing its leaf towards the sky as the egg cracked open. Her first sight kick-started everything. She saw a rose. Dash,
I'm fine.
you sure? That was a pretty dramatic
Who the hell are you? What are you even doing here? You're some kind of wizard that stalks me throughout, and I'm supposed to believe that you're from another universe or what?
You tell me. You sit here day after day talking to yourself about films. Heck, you may have even seen a few good ones. Everything Everywhere All at Once did just come out last year. Fun little review on that. Fun but fair about Multiverse of Madness too. But why?
Because I like the style, but overall it was disappointing.
No! Oh, what is this doing? I've gone far and wide. Become a tranquil CB, a rock star, literally a star that plays rock music. An elephant who became First Lady. And I saw you in all of those universes, every single one. You made something happen. President of New Britain, a doctor who saved an entire species from extinction, an actor with the greatest comeback in history. You have power within you. Your multiversal soul is incredible. But this existence makes me question that. I'm stumped. And if I don't figure this out, what's going on, this isolation, I will burn away forever. Timeless audacity under resistance to escape dormancy. I have a duty of care. Come on, where do you want to go? I'll take you anywhere. Just stop being
But
so...
I like this. I enjoy seeing all that I do.
On a screen. In a room full of people you don't know. Come home and talk to yourself. Write one line on Letterboxd and call it a night.
What am I supposed to do?
What do you want?
heard the film expecting creepy.
Alice in Wonderland, there's a kids' film. It's a kids'
So was
story.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but that really worked.
You make such a good point. I just can't. And it's called My Sweetest Dreams.
Okay.
It's about this penguin.
A penguin?
Yeah, it's about a penguin that travels around the world and...
You're not going to believe this. I was thinking about a penguin for our next script.
Right.
So I drew what I thought would be...
Oh my god, no way! That is literally what I was thinking about today. That is literally what I've written the script
That's
about.
crazy.
And it wears a bow tie as well. My sister called me. I thought maybe somewhere in the multiverse she would still be around. We wrote stories together. One summer we wrote an entire script, a pipe dream. We wrote it about this bow tie wearing penguin that travelled the world looking for the perfect place to lay their...
Dash. I can't promise you that it will be easy. I can't promise you there'll be some reward. But I can tell you that I've seen a lot and I've loved even more. When you find someone you love, it's hope. It feels like that. But then, when that love goes, the hope goes too. But trust me, hope never goes. Your world can be so much bigger than the host of a show listened to by 50 people who barely get past the intro. The clouds are dirty. Take a look.
Mona, let me tell you a story. Do you remember that script that I told you about? The story where you drew that penguin and it's still on the wall. Well, I just remember how far the penguin had travelled to find this perfect place and how hard it worked to push the egg up to the top of the mountain, but, you know, despite it trying its hardest, it still couldn't quite get there. Until the egg stopped rolling on this beautiful beach, and it was the most beautiful beach you could imagine, and the egg hatched, and Penguin was still born somewhere absolutely beautiful. Just maybe not the intended place. Everything will be okay. I'll think about the beach. I'll find you there.
My first sight was completely accidental. My family wanted me to be a great swimmer, so they rowed me along to the sea. Completely empty, except for an individual I could barely make out. A dash on my iris. They were sitting there, staring into waves. I knew then that across every universe, I would make sure they're okay. Give them a nudge. Who knows what'll happen after that?
Come on in. Thanks for coming. Welcome to the show.
Is it for recording?
I think so. Should be.
Hello!
Hi.
Welcome
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, the podcast.
Named Devlin.
Why don't we combine our names like Mash?
I prefer Mash. Mash. Monthly.
Mash up.
Monthly mash.
Mash up your
with
reviews.
Mash.
That can be our slogan.
Yeah.
Mash
Up your life. Mash. Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash. So like the movies are the bangers and the mashes are names.
Yes. Theme song. It's bangers and mash.
Oh, amazing!
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, we could do
Been
that.
working on that one for a
Oh my
while.
god. We didn't even know the podcast name until just now.
Okay.
Okay, so
It's bangers and mash.
we can edit all of this out.
Yeah. Okay. From the top.